we done? Okay, we'll call the SAC board to order. And we have the same addition to the agenda, 6A1, which is the list of graduates. So we also have listed, we have our minutes of our meetings there. If you have any questions on those, we can either do this one at a time, or we can do this all as consent items. So if you want to go ahead and if you review the minutes, we can take a look at the treasurer's report.
Well, do the agenda first. We'll do the agenda separate and do that first.
Do you want to do the, okay, we'll do the agenda separately. I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carried. Okay, now, we're good with the minutes. Take a look at the bills. Do you have any questions on the bills?
On the front page of the general fund bills, the Iowa Association of School Boards registration and fees for 3 principals attended a workshop on school discipline and the law. And I actually asked the 3 of them if they'd like to attend that together. So that was the bill for the registrations. On the back side of that page, a Region 12 transit service, and that's the student half of SAC that goes to Storm Lake daily for a special education program there. It's 18 days at $45 a day. Software Unlimited, you can see our accounting software. The University of Northern Iowa will send a couple of our elementary teachers back elementary to UNI for a reading conference, and then Judy Webster down below where it's reimbursed is reimbursing her for the room when they stayed in at UNI, and that's just part of their professional development through the master contract that they have. I think on to the next page, the capital projects, the BB glass, installation repairs for the front doors at the elementary building, and then WRL Enterprises, safety equipment and repairs in the gym are just some work that needed to be done on the mechanisms on the baskets.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty hefty.
No, not when you think it's the mechanism that raises them, lowers them, and it's just the whole, I can't even describe it to you, but I know that Bruce thought it was a very cool. So I only say no because he told me that. If I'd have looked at it otherwise, I'd have gone, wow, we're correct. Yeah. Everything seems like it comes to multiples of 10,000 these days.
Yeah,
that's for repairs and for any work that needs to be done. So,
Do you have any questions on the bills? The Revenue Technologies, is that the company that Storm Lake?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, and that's Australia.
So most of that technology one is most of that 700 repairs, or
most of it would be at the technology work, setting up the computers that we have. So it's not really repairing something that's broken, but it's doing some work with like a lab, I'm the wrong person to describe this, but a lab of computers to get those computers so that we can push the new software updates to them. So they all had to have, there's a word that Beth uses. You guys help me. What does she?
Upgrading to a new...
No, he gets one computer.
Ghosted.
So he's got, what'd you say?
Ghosting.
Anyway, he gets one computer set up with all of the pieces of software we want kids to have access to, and sites we want them to have access to. And then he works with each individual computer and pushes that into the computer so that the only thing...
Networking?
No. I'll email you the word. But that's the kind of work. So they're not really broken, but it's saying if there's a new Adobe Acrobat and if they need to be updated to 10.0 or 10.2, he can push that out. She can push that out now to all of them. Sort of setting them up, the original setup for them.
okay.
So nothing was really broken on them.
Okay.
But
Okay.
when I'm like the whole wrong person, and you have no idea what he's really doing, but
Black tape around.
yeah, yeah. But it's at the middle school is where that work is taking place primarily, and then at the high school. I noticed that the principals are sort of smiling. It's probably because it was an absurd description.
No, we couldn't help either, so.
I was gonna say, they're not.
Yeah, you didn't jump in to help out, did you?
Any other questions on the bill? If not, I'd entertain a motion for the consent items then.
I so move.
Is there a second? Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, motion